starting episode 3.
Previously on The Walking Dead. While searching for a place to call home, AJ and I found an old boarding school run by kids deep in the forest. Their leader was a guy named Marlon, and AJ pulled the trigger. I told AJ that what he'd done was murder, that he'd have to atone for it. The other kids agreed. They voted to kick us out. I thought we'd never return. Then, AJ and I were attacked by Abel, one of the raiders Marlon had given the twins to. He was with someone I thought I'd never see again. Lily. We were almost eaten by walkers when
Lily
suddenly
is from the first
one of them
season.
spoke to me. His name was James, an ex-whisperer who didn't believe in killing walkers. He helped me treat AJ, but without real medicine, he wouldn't make it. The kids didn't turn away the sad sight of AJ and let us back inside. After I told them how we could defend the school against the raiders, they were willing to let us stay, at least until the fight. I decided to help Violet in the bell tower. We looked at the stars together. Violet is a great friend. Those are rare. Then the raiders finally came. They busted open our gates, but the kids stayed hidden as planned. Until 10 ran out of cover, hoping for a chance to learn about his missing sisters. The bomb went off, and attempting to save 10, Mitch threw himself at Lily and got a knife to the throat. With only a second to decide, I fired and saved Violet. They got away with 3 of our friends, and we had no idea where they'd gone. But we knew someone who did.
At the start, I was so little, and Mitch looked after me. People said he was a dick sometimes, but he was always nice to me. Now he's gone. Stabbed in the eye by some asshole who never even knew his name.
Look, I promise you, Willie, the people who did this, we're going to hit them back. They're gonna regret ever coming near us.
If Mitch were here, he wouldn't cry. He'd find a way to get our friends back. And bash Lily's brains out with a rock.
Yep.
Hey, AJ's waiting for you in the basement. We got Abel tied up tight. He's alive, but he's out cold.
Thanks.
We should bury Mitch. It's time.
I'll help you
Get
carry it.
away from him! You're the reason he's dead!
Willie!
Well, it's true! We had a plan, and that idiot messed it up!
Come on, Willie, none of this is Ten's fault. You know who's really to blame.
I can't believe you're defending him! This is bullshit!
10! I'll take care of this. Talk to Abel, find out where Lily took Lewis, Omar, and a sim. And Clem, don't be afraid to, you know, hurt him a little. Maybe you'll get more out of him than we did.
Dang. I need to go do something real quick. I'll be right back.
should be strong enough to hold him. Brody. Got your gun back, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ready?
Fuck. Well, that ain't no way to wake an old man up from his afternoon nap. I was having a nice dream, too. About a girl I used to know from before. She also had me tied up, but I wasn't her prisoner, if you get my meaning. Got any water?
Drink.
You got good manners, Squirt.
He gets nothing.
If we give him water, maybe he'll atone.
Nothing until after he's told us what we need to know.
You aren't fooling anyone with the hard act. I can tell you never done this before.
Don't make this harder than it needs to be, okay? I just want to know where Lily took my people.
It doesn't matter. As soon as she gets there, she's gonna turn around and come right back for me. You better give me the 5-star treatment. If I'm smiling when she gets here... Jesus! The fuck is wrong with you? That ain't 5-star.
Tell us where they took our friends, or she'll do it again.
Lily will never give him up. Only reason we came here was for more manpower. Losing Jonathan and me for 3 sprouts that can barely hold a gun. Even a dummy like me can do the math on that one.
We're gonna get him back.
You don't know what it's like out there. It's a bloodbath. One community against another. From Richmond to the coast. Back at the Delta, we're at war. With some really sick fucks who make me look like the Virgin Mary. We need people to fight it. Soldiers who do what we say. Point the guns the way we tell them to. You little turds are supposed to be easy pickings.
I don't give a shit about your war, or your fucking Delta.
You think we like doing raids like this? Our home is under threat. It's a good home. Built to last. I do a lot to protect it. Maybe you can understand that.
And I do a lot to get my friends back, so stop wasting my time.
Okay. Front pocket. The answer to all your questions. Read it.
Whatsoever parteth the hoof and is cloven-footed, and cheweth the cud among the beasts, that shall ye eat. What the fuck? Is this code?
No, it's fucking Leviticus. I was hoping it'd be some timely, moralistic shit about turning the other cheek. Well, come on. That thing isn't gonna light itself. Wanna know where your friends are? Smoke will clear my mind. Help me remember stuff. Like where Lily went. Come on, kid. Don't make me wait all day. Now that is heavenly. shit.
That's a lot of blood.
Oh, fuck. This is not good.
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Isn't that what you wanted?
I did, but
You're gonna get your wish. When you pushed me off that balcony, something must have burst inside of me. Shit. I never wanted things to end like this. Everything. It all got out of hand. Now look at me. I'm a fucking mess.
will he turn?
No! My whole life, everything I ever got, I got with my own two hands and my will. For my body to turn on me, to take control. I'll tell you where to find Lily. Just promise. You won't let me turn. I'm begging you.
If you're honest with me, I'll put you out of your misery. You have my word.
Okay, we have a boat. We're docked a few miles west of here, at an old fishing pier. Your friends are on the boat. You got what you wanted. Please, don't let me become one of those things. Please, I don't want to turn. Not that. I wanna let me keep my face.
You don't need to watch this.
I want to. At least he can't hurt anyone anymore.
Yeah. Come on, we have a boat to find.
I'm turning him into a psychopath.
Sometimes I don't know where this story
By the way, Nathaniel, if you can hear me,
is taking me.
the peanut butter and chocolate Cheerios are really good.
Sometimes I don't know the reason why. So I guess I'll keep gambling, lots of moves and lots of rambling. Well, it's easier than just waiting around to die.
You should. They're delicious. I do wish that the chocolate flavor in them was a little stronger, but it's fine. They're still really good. I pretty much mostly tasted the peanut butter. Or like the chocolate might have just hidden in with the peanut butter taste, but it wasn't like really strong.
Once we find the boat, we'll look for a way to sneak on board.
Yeah, if 10 doesn't fuck it up this time.
Dude, F you.
It wasn't Tin's fault.
Yes, it was! Mitch died because he...
Say one more thing about Tin. I dare you.
Guys, look.
Don't mess with the murderous little boy, dude.
You see anything?
The beach, a boat, and a wood street in the water.
That's called a pier.
Pier.
Okay, let's spread out and focus on those areas. Keep your heads low. You ever seen this boat before?
No, Marlin kept us confined to the safe zone. Pier leading up to the boat? It's our only way in and out.
Well, let's see what else is down there. There's no good cover leading up to the boat. We're gonna need one hell of a distraction.
Walkers!
Maybe if we could get walkers on the beach somehow.
Maybe not as hard as you'd think. The pier has plenty of cover on it. If we're careful, we can sneak in undetected. I can see an entrance.
I saw that too. It looks like there's a door at the other end.
There's a small opening at the top of those closed doorways. AJ and I know how to deal with those. I don't see any obvious place to keep prisoners.
They're probably below deck. We should have asked Abel.
When he said on a boat, I didn't think it'd be this big. There are a few on deck, a couple others on the pier. Could be more inside.
Looks like they're well armed too.
Wait, I see Lewis.
Abel wasn't lying. This is it.
Anything useful?
Looks like building material. Furniture. Probably stuff from the train station.
Sheet metal, wood, and quite a bit of it.
We should have that stuff.
Okay, calm down, greedy.
Huh. Are those torches?
Maybe. Why?
We could use the fire. They're loading those rafts with supplies.
I could cut those loose and just ride them downriver. Easy.
Dang. Burn or cut?
Find anything over here?
They have horses.
Let me see. More torches. Setting the hay on fire would get their attention. Scare the horses, too.
We could get on the boat easier that way.
That'd be a distraction.
we cut those horses free, we could slow down anyone trying to chase us. We should get out of here before they spot us. We can talk through the plan once we're somewhere safe.
What's the plan?
Well, they've got guards posted on the pier and the boat. There's no way we can take them all at once. Our only hope is to distract them while we sneak on board.
We should burn their stuff.
That'd work. We could burn the supplies or the hay they keep for the horses.
Whatever we don't burn, we should take. Ruby would love to have the horses. But I'd rather steal those supplies. I could build traps. Weapons.
Yeah, we'll steal their supplies and burn the hay as our distraction. If you're going to steal from the rafts, you have to do it carefully.
Wouldn't do it any other way.
The fire will lure the raiders away from the boat, and we can sneak across the pier.
If anyone sees us, they'll shoot.
Yeah. So don't let them see you.
You remember that guy I told you about? James? He sent in walkers to save us from Lily and Abel. Maybe we could convince him to do it again. If we lead a big enough group of them onto the beach, we can blend in without being seen. Perfect.
What about after we get everyone home? I mean, the raiders will just come attack us again. What then?
Hide, quick! A raider. Has to be. You all stay here. I'll see if they know anything that could help us. Drop it. How many of you are there? How many of who? I'm not fucking around. Answer the question.
Clem is so much shorter.
There's 8.
Clementine, wait.
It's Minnie.
After the attack, I wasn't sure. I mean, I heard they burned half your school down. Who survived? Ruby? Mitch? Brody? 10?
Ruby and 10 made it. Mitch didn't. And Brody, she died.
10's boots holding up okay?
His boots.
They're so old, they're more holes than rubber. I duct taped him up the last time I saw him, but that was a while ago. His boots are fine. You're Clementine. The girl who took over after Marlon died. It's weird. I thought everyone would want to lean on their own. Violet's the one in charge. Really? The Violet I knew could barely stand to talk to people, let alone play class president. You're the one who convinced the school to fight back. From where I'm standing, that puts you in charge. Your leadership is going to get my little brother killed. Excuse me? Abel figured he could talk Marlon into handing everyone over like he and Lily did, but like they did before. You ruined the whole plan.
What the hell? He gave you and Sophie away.
Yeah, and we all survived it. Marlon would have never made them fight the way you did. He wouldn't have gotten people killed.
Minnie, you're wrong. Clem protected us.
He wouldn't have gotten people killed. He murdered Brody.
What? Where's Sophie? Is she alive?
She died protecting the Delta. A hero.
A hero, really?
A hero? God, you...
Minerva!
Shit.
Rockingham! Finish up and head back. I want to be in before dark.
Yes, ma'am. Our boat leaves for the Delta in 2 days. Then it'll be a couple of weeks before we can come back for the rest of you. When we do, don't fight. The only way you're gonna save your people is to let us take them. I'm serious. Don't fight this. If Ten could see you now, he'd be ashamed to call you his sister. Are you okay?
Nothing's changed. Our plan is to get onto the boat and save our friends. So that's what we're gonna do.
You all should head home. Start getting things ready. Get everyone caught up on the plan.
Everyone except 10. I warned you.
Enough, both of you. AJ and I will go find James.
Good luck.
So, how many walkers do you think James will help us get? 15? 100? 1,000?
Clem, I don't... Ow.
Gunshot wound.
It feels like someone pinched me from inside.
I wonder if there's still a shrapnel
Here,
left.
let's rest a second.
Clem, I keep thinking. When Willie said all that stuff about 10 before, I got so mad. He was being mean, and 10 wasn't even there to defend himself. I wanted to hurt him. I know I shouldn't, but I just can't stop thinking about it. I want to just punch his head.
I know it's hard, AJ, but thoughts like that, they go away. You just have to give it time.
Waiting's hard. I'm just thinking too much. Like, I think I'm mad at 10 too. Running out of cover when Lily attacked the school was really stupid. But he just doesn't know stuff like we do. And then Willie started yelling at him instead of helping him learn. Why don't the other kids know all the stuff we know? When there's a plan, you have to follow it. And when you yell at someone, it just makes them not listen.
Well, the other kids haven't had it as hard as we've had. We had to make a lot of mistakes to learn what we know.
Yeah. I guess. But 10's mistakes are just so bad. Maybe he'll learn from them too, like we did. It's weird that people are so different.
It is Erickson's boarding school for troubled youth.
Troubled youth? Trouble like bad? So they did bad things? Why?
Okay, sometimes they do them because bad things happen to them. I knew a doctor once, back when you were just a baby. He called it trauma. You have some too, you know. The thing where people can't walk up behind you.
I don't like my trauma. I want to get it off of me. How do I get rid of it?
I don't even like the way the word sounds.
It's really, really hard to do by yourself. A lot of people can't without some help.
Like from a doctor?
Sure, but those are rare these days.
Or like the school, right? It was supposed to help with people's trauma.
Yeah, it was. And now they help each other.
I still like them. I like Tin the most, I think. Even if he does dumb things. Actually, I think he's my first real friend.
Aww.
Oh yeah? I thought I was your first real friend.
Well, yeah, but you don't count. You're old.
I'm not.
Fine. He's my second first real friend.
Sound and effects are so funny.
I don't see James. Just monsters.
James? You're hurt. Did the raiders do this?
It looked like they had people from your school. Why are you here?
Those people you saw, we're going to save them. But to do that, we need your help moving some walkers.
I could maybe help, but my mask is still in the camp, inside my bag. I can't pass through a herd without it.
Okay, then let's go get it.
Please, I just ask that you don't kill them. The walkers. If you distract them, I can sneak over and find my mask.
Distract all of them?
Please.
I'll try.
What a psycho.
How long I can keep this up? Did you find your mask?
I can't find it. The horses must have... There!
Oh, shit.
We have to run.
Hey! Over here!
AJ!
No, there are too many of them.
The cart. If we push it, the noise will draw them away.
Locker looks funny.
AJ, are you okay?
Yeah, no bites.
I know it would have been easier to kill them. You're kind. I appreciate it. Really.
Yeah, shut up. Gross.
Thank you for helping me get this back. How will walkers save your friends?
They're being held captive on a boat not too far from here. We can't sneak on board without cover, not without the raiders gunning us down.
You want to use walkers to hide? To sneak on board their ship? That's insane.
It's our only chance.
More insane than not killing walkers and blending in with them, like
I
using
have
a walker
something I need
face.
you to see.
Yeah,
So
okay.
you can understand what you're asking.
James.
We still need his help, right?
Unfortunately.
We do.
It's safe. Just a little further.
Clem, what's this?
Salt
It's
lick.
called a salt lick.
Salt lick? Ugh, sounds gross.
Go ahead, lick it if you want to.
Gross. It tastes nasty.
Well, now you know.
Ugh, learning sucks.
Doesn't look like there's been a horse here in a long time.
My people, my former people, they had a practice. They called it collecting. They use them as a weapon. I do this to protect them. I know it sounds strange, but that's why I brought you here. To see them as I do. As people.
As people?
Well, not people exactly.
Psychopath.
Something in between. Part of us is still in there,
Lies.
deep down. So few of us die anymore. We turn. Not dead, not alive.
I wish I could see it that way. It'd be nice to think that everyone isn't actually gone.
In a way, they're just lost.
Do you really think there's people inside of monsters?
Somewhere. Yes.
No,
Think
dude.
about it this
Their
way.
brain dies, and
As
then
someone you
they
cared
come
about
back as
turned.
something else.
Clem's friend, Lee. She shot him before he did. So he wouldn't have to suffer.
Sorry. Maybe this wasn't the best way to explain. Didn't mean to bring up difficult memories. I lived among walkers for years. Still do, in a way. When they're alone, they're harmless. Innocent. If you want my help, I need you to try and walk with them. Then tell me if you really believe they're just monsters.
They are just monsters. They're not people or friends.
Telling AJ.
Clem,
She'll be safe, I promise.
this isn't smart. It's too dangerous.
She just needs to move as they do.
If it gets bad in there, I'll need you to save me, okay? Can you do that?
Yes. I'll always protect you.
I know you will.
Ew. Please don't. No.
The first rule is never go alone.
I'm not leaving you. I'll be right back.
See if there's somewhere to hide.
I will.
Don't let fear take over.
I will. I promise.
The mask will disguise your scent, but be gentle and be quiet. Touch the wind chime. You'll see.
I don't like this. That's when I kill them all.
Whoa, hey there, kiddo. It's all right, I'm fine. See? No bites.
No bites.
So, do you still think they're just monsters?
Yes.
Now that you've seen them at peace, any different at all?
Yeah, I do. They're still just monsters. Dangerous things that want to kill us.
That's what I thought you would say. It's what I would have said too, once.
Have you ever killed a walker before?
I have. Many.
Have you ever killed a person?
Many. But that was a long time ago.
I've killed someone before too.
AJ.
You've killed someone?
Yeah. I'm a murderer. But I'm trying to atone.
Well, that's good,
This look at is
I guess.
ridiculous.
That's enough. What about the walkers? Are you going to help us save our friends?
He's just telling everybody, I'm a murderer.
I thought I could, but I can't. So many walkers would die. All of the death this would cause. I'm sorry, Clementine, but I can't have more blood on my hands.
So let me get this straight. If you really had to choose human life or walker life, which is more important?
Walkers are peaceful. Humans...
My friends are alive, not kind of or maybe alive. They're trapped and they're afraid. They need my help.
Come on, psychopath.
I may be stubborn, but I'm not heartless. Those raiders are cruel. They force others to be the same. And even if your friends think like you, no one deserves that. It'll take some time to guide them through the forest to the shore. Others will join the herd as they go.
Gross.
Tomorrow night, be ready. I can't undo this.
Come on, AJ. Let's get back before it's too dark.
I've never met anyone like James before. I mean, he's tough. Not like you, though. He doesn't kill monsters, but he's not scared of them either. He's cool.
He's freaking weird.
Hey, Clem. Willie told me the plan. How'd things go with that guy?
James, he agreed to help us.
If somebody told me we were gonna sneak onto a boat in a herd of walkers, I'd call them crazy.
What are you doing with those?
Oh, well, I wanted to throw one last hootenanny before the big fight.
Swear?
Huh?
It sounds like a swear.
No, it's just another word for party.
Right. I know it sounds strange, throwing a party, but people need something to lift their spirits right about now.
This could be our last chance.
I wanted to make some tea for everyone. Could I borrow your little heater thing?
What can I do?
We need to pretty up the old music room. Could you make us something colorful to hang up?
Okay, I'll be an artist. I'm gonna make the
Decoration.
a decoration for the party.
Okay, I'll get the heater.
I am so tired. I don't know why. I don't know if I want to drink coffee or if that'll upset my stomach. I think I'm just gonna grab an energy drink really quick. Daniel, I think we already need some cream cheese. Should have got two things of the original. Forget that with it being whipped, that it kind of makes it like get used more. Oh well.
I'm done, Clem. Come see.
Okay,
I like
be
how
right
she
there.
just like puts it behind her and it disappears. Is me drinking kind of loud and
Hey,
ASMR?
you're getting better at this. Soon you'll be as good an artist as 10.
I don't know. He's really good.
Something wrong? AJ?
I was just thinking about stuff while I was drawing.
Okay.
There are 3 kind of eyes, Clem.
Oh, yeah?
There are live people eyes. We got those. Then there's monsters' eyes. Usually look like dirty water. Other times, monsters' eyes aren't even wet. And then there are live people eyes right as you kill them. Like you did to Abel. His eyes look like you blew a candle out. He was a bad guy. I know I shouldn't feel like this. I hated him too. I think there's something wrong with me.
You know what, AJ? Everything you're feeling is okay. It makes you a good person.
Am I good? I want to be better, Clem. Let people know I'm good, just by my face.
You're the best, okay?
I'm getting real smart.
Is that right?
Yes, because I'm always thinking all the time.
Okay. What are you thinking about right now?
You getting bit, turning into a monster.
What the hell?
Oh,
Yeah, the older I get, the more I see it. I don't know why. What happens then? Anyone can get bit. Doesn't matter if you're inside or outside or how careful you are.
that's not happening.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
Is this
It won't happen
foreshadowing?
anytime soon.
Is Clem gonna
I
die?
don't know that either.
I'm not ready for
She's
that.
trying to be brave for me. It does something weird to my stomach. Like I'm gonna get the dookies.
AJ, I need to know you remember what we talked about. What you're supposed to do if it happens. Listen to me. If I get bit, you'll... shoot.
No. No, I'm not gonna do that.
AJ, you promised.
I don't care. I'm not gonna shoot you. If you get bit, I'd want you to bite me too.
What the?
What? You don't mean
I
that.
don't want to be alone. Please don't be mad. I can't live with you not with me, Clem. I know we've talked about it so much, but don't make me.
Alvin Jr., you know you're not supposed to talk like this. You're too strong and too brave.
I don't think I am anymore about this.
Yes, you are. You are, okay?
You are.
You can't break promises, AJ.
Where did I put my phone?
I know.
You're not letting this go, are you?
James said
Guess not.
that we could be around when we're monsters. Like on the inside. If you got bit and then bit me, then maybe we'd still be together. It would just be a different together. We might even be okay. You think so?
Let's say James might be right. That monsters have part of the person they were still inside them. The thing is, no one can prove that. And if we can't prove it, we're not going to risk our lives over it.
Can I go patrol for a bit? Before the party?
Sure, go ahead. Be careful.
Sheesh.
What's with AJ? He just needs some space.
Can we talk about what happened today? With Minnie?
Yeah, sure. What's wrong?
The thing is, seeing Minnie, I feel like it should have scared me, but it didn't. The person we ran into in the woods, that wasn't Minnie. Not really. The way she sounded and acted, the way she talked about Sophie and Lily. I'm confused, I guess.
It's not Minnie's fault. The raiders just got in her head.
I never said it was, but it doesn't change anything. Minnie, the real Minnie, she's gone. She's been gone this whole time, and I have to stop mourning her. I won't let her take you or AJ, or anyone else I care about.
Louis knows when to keep his head down.
Yeah, shit. Oh, I hope so. You know, when I first got here,
Thank
I
you.
hated him. He was so much. You know, he walks into a room and it's like, look at me, watch me perform. It's so stupid. Then I realized under all that, he really cares about people. And he doesn't just feel it, he says it. He'll tell you every goddamn day how much you mean to him. Shit, he'll probably sing about it.
Especially if there's already a famous song with your name in it.
Which there is.
We've got to get him back.
We will. Louis, Omar, Asim, we'll get them all back.
I made you this.
A Clementine? Really?
It's like a name badge. It'll look good on your jacket.
Nice.
Hey, Clem!
That ball is so
Wow.
messed up looking.
Where did you find a beach ball?
It was in some garbage behind one of the dorms. I had to blow it up, and that was pretty gross. But look, it works.
I should get going.
It's awesome.
Ruby could probably use some help.
Raj, hey buddy. Yeah.
It's cool, right?
Super cool.
Bop it off his head.
Think fast. Ouch!
Does she feel really warm? Were you outside, dude?
I love you, Clem.
I love you back,
You
kiddo.
feel like you're like running a fever, but no, it's just because of the sun.
Okay, we better get ready to go. Sounds like they need us in the music room.
You look
Okay.
so cute. Your tongue all hanging out. Probably missed some cues, but it's fine. He looks really dehydrated.
Looks like things are coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid
We
has
still
done
need to figure
some
out lighting,
really dumb
music,
things.
and something to write on that banner.
If we're gonna die, we should have some fun first.
Music? But Louis isn't here.
See that? It's like Louis in a box.
Pulled out
Except
the old
better.
headmaster's gramophone so he could play some records. Not much of a selection, but
Jazz.
it should do.
Wouldn't happen to have any good jazz records, would you?
Oh yeah, the old music teacher was a big fan.
Hmm.
Pretty cool guy up until he ditched
He's
us
still
all.
like pretty short,
What's
to be
jazz
honest.
sound like?
That one's hard to describe. Just wait till you hear it. So you take one of those black things that look like plates and you put it on here.
And then it plays music?
Uh-huh. And now you just have to turn that crank on the side.
Huh, that's really cool.
Wouldn't be a party without some kind of mood lighting. I've been going back and forth between colors for ages. Green's calming, but purple might be nice.
Well, purple was my dad's favorite color.
I read somewhere purple was a color of royalty.
I mean, all these where they're at right now is like a school. I don't know how much you've seen of this actually, but they're at a school and stuff, and they were old students and all that, so they haven't really been outside too much. They've pretty much just been inside, and they linger. They roam around the school because it's like a bunch of woods to like hunt for food and all that. But she hasn't done a lot of exercise.
Cool.
Really?
You know, like running around
I
or
like purple.
walking for days.
Shouldn't you like it too? Violet?
Wow,
I'll make it happen.
what a pun.
Are we using the banner for some kind of party theme?
Not exactly. It's meant to be more motivational. I'd keep it short, though. There's not as much room as you think. I was thinking something uplifting like, we're gonna get through this.
AJ, why don't you come up with something?
Really?
I have an idea.
Really?
It'll be a surprise.
I'm excited.
Promise not to swear all over it.
Okay, we'll have 10 break out his paintbrush and write it out. This place is...
Okay, so episode 1, they are like trying to find food and stuff because they're like starving because they hadn't eaten in days. Her and like AJ or whatever. Oh man. And then like they have a car somehow. I don't even know how. It's like a Mustang, and they somehow found or got a car to work, and then they crash it trying to escape from walkers that they were like near this train station, and there was like a bunch of food, and the food was like booby trapped, and there was like a grenade that like just like rolled out of nowhere and blew it up and made a bunch of noise, and they got overrun with walkers, and then so they crashed, and these groups of kids happened to come upon them because they saw the smoke and heard the noise and rescued them, brought them back. The main like leader guy or whatever, he like seems helpful and everything at first, but then you find out that he had traded like 2 of the students without really anyone knowing except for like one other person to a group of raiders, but now the raiders are coming back to try to like get more recruits because they're fighting some other war and they need soldiers, and so they're trying to like steal these kids to like work for them. I don't even understand how that even makes sense. And yeah, one of the girls that they gave them or whatever is dead, and the other one is actually on the raiders side, so that's weird. But they got or Clementine found that out from one of the other girls, like one other person that knew that the kid leader, his name was Marlon, I believe. He freaked out because she like was like, they were like yelling and arguing, and like Clementine like kind of overheard, and he was like freaking out because like Brody, the girl that knew, told Clementine in front of him, and then he freaks out and like bashes her on the head a little bit too hard and accidentally kills her. And so he tried to like pin it on Clementine, and then Clementine kind of like turned it back on him with like some evidence. And so people were like, it finally like calmed down, and like they had like everyone was like around and were gonna like deal with Marlon, and then AJ freaking shoots him out of nowhere, and you're just like, well, okay then. And so they take a vote and they decide to kick y'all out. And so while you're getting kicked out, one of the raiders or 2 of the raiders come, and one of the raiders that was there is a girl from the very first episode. Her name's Lily. She's the one that they leave on the side of the road for killing one of the other people in their group. And so you have a little bit of connection to the raiders now, but Lily is like straight up a bad guy. Like, she is awful and tries to kill Clem, and so you try to kill her, but then y'all escape thanks to like 2 other of the kids from the school that like come and like help. and save you, but one of them gets shot, and then AJ also gets shot, like kind of grazed by like a shotgun, so his stomach's kind of like tore up a little bit, but not like fully. It's just mostly the outside of his skin. But he has like, it's a pretty deep wound still, but it's not like fatal. And so you go back to the school for help to get AJ medicine and all that, and then you also warn them that the raiders are gonna come back and try to steal them, try to steal like all of the kids this time. And so you help them defend the school, and then they come and they steal. One of the kids dies trying to, because like one of the kids is like the two girls that got kidnapped or given away or whatever at the beginning. Is one of the kids' sisters, like they're like twin girls or whatever, and so he like gets tricked by one of the raiders talking about them, like saying like they know that they're alive and what happened to them, and he's like tried to like, I don't know, reason with them, but then they end up attacking them, and one of the other kids dies, saving him. So one kid dies, and then the other raiders kidnap 3 of the kids, and you like save one person, but as you're saving one person, they're kidnapping like the other kids, and it's a whole mess. And so you kidnap, or you take one of the raiders hostage, and he eventually tells you where their like place is. Like he gives you the information because he's dying, because he like fell from like the top of the school or something like that, and so he's bleeding eternally. He's like, don't let me turn, I'll tell you where they are if you kill me, and don't let me turn into one of those things. And so you do that, but you do that in front of AJ, like, and AJ kind of looks a little scarred from it, which, like, after you do that, it says like AJ, you just let AJ like see you torture a man, and I'm like, but the game made you do that. It didn't give you any option to like make him look away or make him go like outside so you don't see it. So it's freaking dumb, but he got scarred from it apparently, which is stupid. And so now, I think it's a couple of weeks after that all happened, and you go to the place where the guy told you, and you're like scouting it out, and you run into one of the girls that had originally been kidnapped, and she's straight up like on the raider side, and she's like, we're gonna come in like 2 weeks and to take the rest of the kids, and you shouldn't fight us because people are gonna die if you try to fight us, and like if you fight, like you're gonna die, so don't fight. And then she walked off, and yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. We're trying to have like a little party before things get kind of effed up, to lighten people's moods, because everyone's like super stressed. But yeah. Start with Javi getting exiled from his brothers. I don't even remember that part. He got exiled, and then, okay. So what obviously everything I said was the beginning of this story. Javi is not even in this story at all. It starts with you getting AJ back. After you get exiled, you go to this like the location that his brother told you about on the map, and you kind of decide on trusting his brother's information or you don't. And I ended up choosing to trust his information, so we go. His brother meets us there, and then he finds all of this loot and stuff from I forget what the town, I think it's called Preston was the town at the beginning, that was like the good people that got raided by Richmond or whatever, or by the I forget what they called themselves. The New Frontier is what they called themselves. And that proved to David that his people have been doing screwed up things behind his back. And so while you're there, those same people that raided Richmond show up, and you hide, and you like kind of listen to them talking, saying that Joan, so there's David, and then who's one of the Richmond leaders, there's Joan, which is that Asian lady with the silver streak in her hair, and then there's Clint, I think is his name, and he's just kind of over all the plants and vegetables and all that crap. And Joan, they're saying like Joan is like telling them to do this stuff, and that it's what her next plan is to like go to this next town and like raid it. And David like loses his crap and jumps out and is like, what the hell? Because these are supposed to be David's guys. Like each leader has their own kind of group of people in the town that they like control or lead or whatever, and these are supposed to be his men, but they're like definitely like stabbing him in the back. And so the guy that kills the what's his name, I have to say like Carlton, or I forget his name, but you kill this like one of the guys from Preston that you're like going to Richmond with. You kill him because he finds out that Clementine used to be with the New Frontier, and the New Frontier killed his wife, so he loses his crap, points his gun at Javi's nephew Gabe, and so me as Javi, I kill him and stuff, and the guy that is one of David's men is the guy that killed that guy's wife. And so to get like I guess revenge or whatever, I kill him by beating the absolute hell out of him. And then there's another guy, like I kind of feel bad for killing him, because whenever you're in Preston, he's acting like this is completely effed up, like they shouldn't be there and they shouldn't be doing what they're doing. But he's still bad, like he's still going along with it. He's just like, man, I kind of wish we were doing this in a different way. But he's still like okay with going to towns and looting them, and he was also the one that killed the little girl in the beginning, like his Javi's niece or whatever, which is also David's daughter. Like, so I kind of don't feel bad killing him, but I do, because he had like a kind of a good side to him, but he was like still kind of mostly bad. But I ended up killing him also, and one guy escaped, and that guy went back to Richmond, and we're like trying to get to him before he gets to Richmond, because it's going to screw up our plan to have David use the town to go against Joan, to overthrow Joan, so that Richmond's like a better town again. But he ends up going back to Richmond, telling Joan what happened, and Joan uses that information against David and turns the whole town against David and against Javi and against Kate, his like stupid wife, and everybody basically. Oh, and it's awful. And then you sneak into town, and you are talking about like a plan to like try to get the town to be on your side, and it gets all kinds of screwed up, and David ends up going to confront Joan. But whenever he goes in there, the guy that escaped is also there, and he's like saying, it was David, like David's the one that told me to do this stuff, not Joan. And he loses his crap and kills him, and then everybody gets and then that's like the end of that episode. So you don't really, like, you hear gunshots, you don't really know what happens. And then the next episode, it starts with you in like a prison, kind of like you're locked in a room with David, and then Joan and her men come in and like are saying you shouldn't have killed him. We don't know what's gotten into you. Like, she's trying to freaking act like she's a good guy or whatever when she's absolute trash. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. The end of that episode, I mean, I ended up telling Kate that I don't like her and she needs to basically be with David, and she's like, that's not happening and I hate you. And then David ends up kind of losing his crap and goes on like a murder spree. Like the last episode, you're on like this platform, and you have to choose between killing one of your people and then one of David's people. And obviously I chose to kill David's person, but while that's happening, Joan's like, don't kill like that person, you need to kill Joan or something like that. And so I end up not listening to David and so she ends up like saying like Joan like she like so I picked David's person to kill, and she's like, well, I'm actually gonna kill this person instead, and so she actually kills like my person, which is the big guy with the ponytail that I liked a lot. Chip, I believe his name was, or Trip. Trip was his name. I was really pissed about that. He freaking so dumb. And then that makes the whole everything go chaotic because like David or like Clint or whatever, the other leader was like, Joan, what the hell? Like that's not cool. And so he releases David out of good faith, saying like, I release you. You should just leave before this gets any kind of more effed up. And then David kills him. Like, what? He just untied you and is trying to save your life and you kill him? What? So, yeah, that's dumb. And the whole town goes crazy. And then, in the meantime, Kate is in a truck waiting to like pick you up to save y'all, to take y'all out of town if anything goes like sketchy, which everything is going sketchy. And she tries to ask if she needs to come get y'all, and you're like, no, stay where you're at. But she doesn't hear it, so she comes anyway. And then she loses control of the truck because of people shooting at her and stuff, and she runs into the wall, breaking it, causing a horde to come into the city, causing even more chaos. And Joan escapes. Like at the end of the game, like you're like, Joan escaped, right? And then at the end you see that with your choices that she's missing and you don't know where she's at. So I'm wondering if she's going to be in this game or not. But yeah, I don't know. It's all crazy. A lot of things happened in that in that game. But it ends with you, Javi, taking over Richmond, Clementine knowing where AJ is at and going to get him. David, I think, is helping you with the town also, and Kate ended up dying. She ended up turning into a walker because there's like a point where you get split, where Kate goes to try to save the town, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why she's trying to save the town, but she felt responsible for bringing the walkers into the city. And then David goes crazy, grabs Gabe and flees in a truck. And I went to go after Gabe because I didn't care about Kate. And I think if I would have chose Kate, I think Gabe and maybe David would have turned into walkers instead. But like, you do go and save Gabe, and then after you do that, you go back to the city to save Kate, and you find her as a walker. And it's all kinds of sad, even though I don't even actually care because she was a hoe. So, yeah. I was hoping that it would show, and it still might, I was hoping it would show how you save AJ, because she's having like, in this season, she's having like nightmares about what happened while she was trying to get AJ back. So I'm hoping that they actually show it. But yeah. But right now, we're partying, and we're also trying to come up with a plan to save your friends that got kidnapped. So yeah, that's where we're at.
Gonna look great. Oh, and Willie was asking for you. He's up in Marlon's office. He said he had a surprise for the party, but he wanted to show it to you first.
Hey, Clem, check it out. I found a bunch of books on ships. There's some awesome stuff about fires at sea and explosions and stuff. The key is the boiler.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I have an idea about how to stop those assholes coming back to the school after we've rescued the others. And from hurting anyone else ever again. We're gonna blow up the boat. It's the only way to make sure they don't come back. Besides, it feels right, you know? For Mitch.
Nice. Mitch would love this plan.
I know, it's perfect. I can't think of a better memorial than to blow that boat out of the water. The tricky bit is timing the explosion so that it happens after you get off the boat. Trust me, this'll work. We'll be okay.
Okay, everybody, get ready to boogie.
Get ready to boogie.
And, Clem, I'm sorry for before. About how he treated Ten. I didn't mean to get so angry. I know it's not his fault.
That's nice, Willie, but don't tell me. Tell 10.
Oh my gosh. I love it when they make like characters dance and stuff. It looks so weird. Oh yeah, there's a dog too.
Wow, this looks great, Ruby.
Couldn't have done it without you. But
I like how
just
she's
wait
a
till you see
redhead
what
and her
else I've
name is
got
Ruby.
planned. Go ahead and mingle.
Might as well just
I'll
called
let
her
you know when
Penny.
it's time.
I guess I'll mingle. I see you two are working together.
Yeah, Willie asked me to help with his special project.
Well, that's good to hear. Is it ready?
Good to go, Clem.
It'll work.
Actually, I was thinking maybe we should name it. Something cool. I mean, I think it deserves a name.
Yeah, we absolutely have to name it.
I thought you'd make fun of me, but hell yeah. Let's name this fucker.
You made it, so we'll name it after you. Willie Jr.
That's like my name, Alvin Jr.
It is.
I used to hate my name. Not anymore. Welcome to the world, WJ.
Okay. I regret that. WJ.
I
That isn't
found
even.
them.
That doesn't roll off the tongue.
Okay, Clementine. These here are our official Erickson psych evaluations and probationary reports.
Okay.
That's
I
awesome.
don't get it.
Well, these explain why all of us got sent to this school in the first place.
And all the bad shit we did that kept them from sending us back home. So what's the game?
I figured if we're all going on this crazy mission together, we might as well know who we really are.
Yeah, this school is
So,
for like
I'll read
troubled
some
youth,
of what the
so
adults thought about us.
yeah, it's hilarious.
And you have to guess which one of us fits the bill. I'll make sure it's someone you've actually met. This'll be the first one. While otherwise a remarkable student, blank continues to be plagued by fits of anger, uncontrollable cursing, and repeated physical altercations with the senior faculty.
Well, not to speak ill of the dead, but that sounds exactly like Marlon.
You'd think so, but nope.
That's
really?
Violet.
The person in the file. Imagine Marlon times another Marlon.
That's Ruby's file.
Holy shit, really?
Guilty as charged.
I would have
Yeah,
never thought.
you should have seen Ruby back in the early days. She was like, you ever seen those Tasmanian devil cartoons when you were a kid? That was our Ruby. He used to have a mean streak a mile long.
Don't worry. That was a long time ago.
I mean, I can totally see it. The first time I met Ruby, she was all, that little motherfucker.
I said I was sorry.
You guys want to know why I got sent here?
Willie, please, no.
Chronic masturbation.
Oh!
Trust me,
Oh!
nobody wanted to know that.
What a little freak.
What does that mean?
No!
Don't you dare.
Oh god.
Anyway, maybe we should change up the music?
I like all kind of different music, I think.
There's a lot of them.
Sure, we've heard enough of this. Put on the classical stuff.
Please, God, not country. He sure did. Chronic masturbation. And poor AJ's like, what's that?
I didn't realize how many of us we'd lost. Remember that Justin guy?
And Theresa and Jasper, that one girl with colored braces, and Joey, Maddie, Lamar.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I used to make fun of her braces. Why did I do that?
Alex, Dewey, Trey, Stephanie. Holy crap, how many of us died?
34.
Jeez. Well, this got sad.
Whose is it?
Lewis.
Should we read it?
I could tell you why I was sent here instead. You know, as a consolation prize or whatever. You might hate me after, but since we're all being so open and all.
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I spent a lot of time at my grandma's house growing up. What with my dad being a drunk and my mom working 3 jobs. But after my grandpa died, Grandma just kind of shut down. And spent all day and night rocking in her little chair in the den. I'd sit there at her feet as we both watched TV. Mostly cartoons, since she never seemed to care. Sometimes I could hear her crying, but I didn't look back. I'd just feel really weird and turn up the volume, you know? Anyway, one day she left the den and came back with another chair and a .22 rifle. Set the rifle butt on the top of the chair, holding the barrel back to her chest. So, you know, she had trouble reaching the trigger this way, but she must have known it would happen. Because she took out this really tacky wooden back scratcher. The real long kind with the one end shaped like a hand. And, used that to push the trigger in.
Jesus.
So yeah, bang. Right. Her body folded up and just kept rocking. My mom came to get me 5 hours later. I hadn't moved. She asked why I didn't call the police or an ambulance or anything. I just shrugged and told her it wasn't like Grandma was going anywhere. And besides, I just wanted to finish my cartoons.
Jeez.
She shipped me off to Erickson the next day. I was 11.
I'm so sorry, Violet. I can't imagine what that was like. What you went through.
It's fine. We've just been through a lot of shit. We weren't good people, Clementine. But it still doesn't mean that we should have been left here to die by the people that were supposed to take care of us.
Sorry. This is supposed to be fun. I'm just not the game type like Lewis was, I guess.
You mean is. We'll see him soon.
Ten's right.
Hey, I've got an idea. Do you guys remember when Minnie would sing us Don't Be Afraid when all of us used to get scared?
Too bad I can't play it. Lou would have known how. He liked that one.
You could just sing it to us, like she used to. Your voice is really pretty.
Aw.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I can do that.
Stage fright.
Never mind the darkness. Never mind the storm. Never mind the blood red moon. The night
Brush away the sorrow. Brush away the tears. Sing away your heavy heart. The night will be over soon. The night will be over soon. For every night goes quiet,
This is so long.
and every moon grows blue. Beyond the dark comes something new. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon. The sun will be rising soon.
All right. It's Baby Clem. This is from the first episode. I mean, season. And there's Lee. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Sweet Pea.
Lee?
She's so little.
Why the train? You always pick the train.
I'm not sure. Maybe because this is where it all started. Where you taught me to shoot and to cut my hair. To be ready for what was coming.
He looks
You
kind
were
of
a quick
different.
study.
She looks about the same.
So,
He looks
what's
a
on
little
your mind this
different.
time?
His skin looks smoother.
I'm worried.
He was a
Lee.
lot rougher looking in
I've
the
got
first
a lot of people
season.
depending on me, and I don't know if what I'm doing is right.
Oh, I know that feeling. You know, I was making it all up as I went along, right? Couldn't let on, of course. With you being so little.
I never noticed. It just felt like you always knew the right thing to do.
Yeah? Well, I got lucky. Luck counts for a lot.
I'm gonna need some now.
You want to tell me about what you're up against?
I'm with a new group now, and I've been in so many, and they always fall apart.
Yep,
I really like this one. It's different.
I like
It
it
almost
too.
feels like home.
That's a good thing. It's hard being alone out there.
But we're in trouble. Some bad people captured my friends, and getting them back might get the rest of us killed.
I'm not worried.
What?
Whatever trouble you're in, you get out of it. You get your friends out of it.
You don't know that.
I know you're a survivor. The Clementine I know is gonna fix it. I really believe that.
But what if I can't? I'm so scared for my friends, Lee. Scared that I'll let them down.
It's normal to be scared. Hell, it'd be strange if you weren't. But you can't let it get to you. Imagine what Lewis is gonna say when he sees your face. Those boys are gonna have hope again knowing that you came to rescue them. Oh, Sweet Pea, you know you always get like this before something big. Remember how scared you were before you charged into that mess at McCarroll Ranch? You survived that, didn't you?
That was different. I was alone.
I know. It's harder when you have something to lose. But having people you care about, that's a good thing. They're fighting beside you. Because of you. Come see me again when you've gotten them out, okay? Out and safe. Sound good? And hopefully we can talk about happier things.
Out and safe. My friends are fighters. We can do this.
To think when I cut your hair, I was just following the advice of an old drunk we just met. But you have a knack for surviving. You've kept those kids alive. They look up to you. You're a leader, Clem. A natural.
Thank you, Lee. Talking to you always makes me feel a little bit better.
I miss you, Lee.
I meant to ask, how's the boy?
He's good, Lee. You'd like him.
He's
I
a little
bet.
sociopath.
You teach him to shoot yet?
You have no idea.
I guess the world got pretty hard since I left.
Yeah, I think I taught him to shoot a little
Kid
too early.
growing up in it,
You know,
it'd
murdery.
be hard too. You're in my shoes now, raising a kid. Think you got a handle on it? It can't be easy. Wanting to give him a childhood, but knowing what it takes to survive now.
Oh my god, Lee. AJ's trouble sometimes. You wouldn't believe it. And he has no idea. He's growing up too fast.
Sounds like someone else I know.
It's sad.
Wow. Just look at you. Just look at you. Thought I told you to keep this short.
You don't know how hard it is to find scissors these days.
Time to go, Clementine. You've got people that need you.
Goodbye, Lee.
Freaking sad.
Clem, wake up. It's time to go. We got a long walk.
By the way, Gabe, you should help me drink some of that milk, because I can't drink a whole gallon by myself before it goes bad. Ugh. Back hurts. Oh yeah, so they met a kid while they were while her and AJ were kicked out of the kid's house or school or whatever. They met a kid named James who uses walker's skin. Like, he made like a mask out of a walker's face. He made gloves out of walker hands, and he uses that to like walk through like her hordes and stuff. And I think she's gonna, I don't know if she's just gonna use its guts, but she might just skin it and do that too. But I kind of hope not.
I guess we're really doing this.
Only the team blending in with the walkers need to cover themselves.
Now we just need your walker friend to...
He's here.
Good lord.
Good lord. There he is. That's
Hello.
James. That's so weird.
Guys, this is James.
He's my friend.
He's, so cool.
You get the skin like that.
Oh, Clementine?
Can I try it on?
That's not a good...
Willie, stay focused. Now isn't the time for this. We can ask questions later.
Yeah, right.
He looks like
Sorry.
really anime
I'm
without his mask
focused.
on, though.
Oh, and sorry I tried to shoot you that one time. Your mask looks so real.
Hey. Hey there, James. Sorry about Willie.
Is this the guy that Clem said she'd marry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we played a
Oh,
game
Clementine.
called
Could I speak to you
Kill,
alone for a
Flip,
moment?
or Marry.
Good idea.
Or Marry, Flip, and
Hold tight.
or Kill, or whatever.
Hey, Ten, can you come talk for a sec? There's something I have to tell you.
They're judging me
The
really hard
walkers.
because I said I'd marry
They'll be
him.
here in a little while.
But
You can
hey,
join them as they
a
pass
guy like
through the
that
trees. The noise
survives,
from
you
the
know?
boat will draw them toward the water.
Then we can get on board and save our friends.
And he's not bad looking underneath that mask. He's just real Asian.
Your friends are different. Open-minded. Accepting. Maybe one day you'll be the same.
Oh, look, there he
Listen,
is.
Clementine. I need to talk to you about AJ.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
The Whisperers were my family. From a young age. In that time, I witnessed a lot of death and suffering. Eventually, I became the cause of it. Weakness was considered a poison. And I believed in that fiercely. So much so that when another boy expressed sympathy for our enemy before an attack, I slit his throat. I didn't talk to him. Didn't consider who he was, what he felt. Honestly, I don't even remember his name.
Dang.
That's kind of hard to believe. Doesn't sound anything like you.
Not anymore, but it was. I had no doubt in my mind that I was right. After he died, I kept hearing his words in my head. Those people are like us, just on a different path. I stopped killing after that. I changed. No one else did. When AJ told me he killed someone, it reminded me of them. Of myself. He said it was wrong, but it sounded like he was just repeating what he'd been told. Taking life like that, from a young age, it breaks something inside you. I'm afraid if AJ kills again, he won't be able to go back. He won't be the same boy he was. I've seen it happen too many times.
I'm not going to let AJ become a killer. I don't want him to change. Not like that.
I hope you can keep that promise.
Me too.
They're close. Soon there will be enough of them to provide us cover. I'll lead you through the herd until you reach the boat. That's as far as I go. After that, it's up to you.
Thank you.
It's
care
so
of AJ.
creepy.
Okay, he's ready to go. The walkers are getting close. Ruby, you're in charge of the horses. Willie, Ted, take care of the supplies.
I've got the bomb.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's go.
Find the boiler. There'll be a door on the bottom with ash and stuff. Put it in there.
Dang. I really have to
See
pee.
you all on the other side.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. What's wrong, 10?
Violet told me about Minnie.
Oh no.
That Sophie died, and Minnie is one of them now.
Yep.
Just, if you see her out there, tell her I forgive her.
Aw.
Please. I tell her myself, but I just want her to be okay.
Yeah, sure. If we see her, I'll let her know.
Thanks.
Hey, it's time. We gotta move.
Clem, what happens if someone else gets caught while we're in there?
That was something we'll worry about when we get there.
What if it's you? I couldn't save Minnie or Lou or Sim, Omar. You saved me from these people. In a way, you've saved most of us. And if something happened to you, and it was my fault, I can't lose you too. I won't.
That's not going to happen, Violet. I'm not going anywhere. I promise.
I know that's easy to say, but... Look, I've got your back. Okay? That's all.
Are we good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's bring our friends back home.
All of them.
All of them.
It's ready.
So, I know this is gonna sound gross, but...
Covering your smell. Smart.
Ugh.
Get my back?
Yeah, I bet she wants me to get her back. That noise is gross.
Thanks.
We gonna do it?
We're doing it.
Okay, follow my lead.
Here we go.
Sheesh!
Stay behind the walkers. Use them as shields.
Sheesh!
Stay behind the walkers. Use them as shields.
Dude, is she not even moving while she does that? Like, what the heck? Oh crap. I wish I could sprint and dive toward where I need to go, but she's just like,
Stay behind the walkers.
Use them as shields.
What if I don't hold X? What if I just walk behind them without holding anything? Okay. No. Like, whenever I hold or press X to, like, use one as a shield, she literally doesn't even move. She's just, like, stays there until it gets shot, and then she moves.
Stay behind the walkers. Use them as shields.
Keep walking. I'm gonna get shot, I'm gonna get shot, I'm gonna get shot, I'm gonna get shot. Oh no. I suck at this part.
Stay behind the walkers. Use them as shields.
Here, I think I got this one.
Come on, Willie.
Supplies going overboard!
I think she is too. They already kind of foreshadowed it, because what's his face? AJ said he was having a dream of her getting bit, and he's like, "What do I do if you get bit?" Like, and she's like, "Shoot me," and he's like, "I'm not gonna do that," and she's like, "You have to do that, like, shoot me if I get bit or whatever." And I'm like, literally, that's exactly what happened to Lee, and I don't want that to happen to Clem. That's dumb. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen, and I'm not ready for it. Wow, that guy is blind.
We can't risk leaving cover, but we'll have to crawl along the side of the dock.
It's good, it'll wash the guts off of you.
The guts are washing off.
How did she not see AJ or Violet?
Follow me.
Are you
This
kidding
way.
me? Oh, snap. Oh, bit. She bit.
Fuck, are you okay? I'm fine. Stay close. Stay hidden.
I'm such a freaking idiot. Right when I, like, started to move, the light, like, went toward me.
Fuck, are you okay? I'm fine. Stay close. Stay hidden.
Well,
You okay?
if I wait, that
I'm
walker
fine.
better not get me. Well, they probably will shoot it.
Stay close. Stay hidden.
Alright, AJ, it's your time to
Turn.
shine.
Ready, AJ? Walkers!
Yeah. I feel like she's gonna get bit or something by the end of this episode.
We're getting close.
And then the next episode,
Find the
it's
boiler
gonna
and
be
press the
literally
bell.
just like
We'll get our
Lee,
friends out. Minnie
where
said
the
there
last
were 8
episode
raiders, but we
she
didn't see
is
them any outside.
fighting the
Look out
infection
for guards and stay quiet,
and
okay?
trying to save
Right behind you.
her
Good.
people.
I'll scout ahead and signal when it's clear. Got it?
Yep, I got it. Let's go save our people. How did he not hear that? The ground is metal. He would have heard her clunkering around and stuff. Stupid. The boiler room's gonna be downstairs, so.
Hey, who's there? Mm-hmm.
You about to die, sir. Shoosh.
Hey, Glenn. This has got to be the boiler, right? Yeah, it looks like it. That's where we need to plant the bomb. There's too much stuff in the way. Maybe there's another way in. Wait here.
Dang.
Make your dad proud, Willie Jr. Bury this thing in the bottom of the river. Once they start up this boat, we won't have much time before it explodes.
How long?
Not sure. An hour, 30 minutes.
Let's hurry up then.
I'm pretty sure they're downstairs. Is that the only way it's allowing me to go, like, early? I'm pretty sure that's the front of the boat, so I don't want to go there.
Minerva, focus.
Yes, ma'am. I have a little brother, short, scarred face. See, he's not out there, is he?
Look, we've discussed this. Your family is Delta now. There ain't no room for anyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't understand how she is his brother. Her brother's, like,
Of course she had to be the
African American.
We can't sneak past her.
And she's, like, Scottish or Irish or something looking.
Get out.
Not without our people.
Like, they would have to be, like, step
You
brother
got
and
too
sister.
caught up in
Like,
this.
they're not even, like, half. Like, there's no
Just
way.
tell me
That he's safe.
Give me that. He told me to tell you. He forgives you. Shit. I'll help you get everyone out. Then you take my brother and run. Get him back to where it's safe.
Come on, we have to hurry.
Clementine?
Holy fuck!
Oh my god. Are you okay?
He doesn't look hurt.
Yeah, I'm all right. We're all right. Take care of Lewis first. He's in rough shape.
I'll unlock the other cell. We don't have a lot of time before Dorian comes back.
She has really pretty eyes, though.
Violet, help me with these guys.
Got it.
Lewis. Lewis.
Oh my god. Trap! It was a trap! Oh god.
Oh! Oh!
Lewis.
Aw. What'd they do to you, dude? Ugh, dude.
What did they do to you?
No! No, no, don't. They cut out his tongue. He kept fucking talking.
Oh my god.
Aww.
I'm sorry, Lewis. I'll make these bastards pay for this. I promise you, Lewis. Shh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Poor guy. He did talk a lot, though.
You'll be home soon. Looks like there's a gap here. Too small to fit my hand through.
Clem, are you all right?
I'm fine. Where's AJ? Over here! Thank God.
Shit. At least we're not moving yet. We've still got time to figure this out.
Vi, are you alright? I'm fine. Looking for a way out. If this thing explodes... You doing okay in there, AJ?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm looking for a way out.
Yeah, me too. The doors don't look very well made. Maybe that's something we can work with. I might be able to chip away at this if I had a tool or... Damn it, they must have taken away my knife. AJ! Do you still have your knife?
Yeah, they didn't find it. Only the big one.
Good. I need you to slide it over to me.
Okay. Sure. Poor guy. Poor Lewis. You know what I would do? I would, cause like those bars are wide enough to stick my arm to the top. I would untie my shoe, use my shoelace to hook it around the metal pole thing, and then just pull it up. Boom. Freedom. And simpler than chipping away at metal. What the?
Whatever you doing, don't. I promise you. It ain't worth it. Step back.
She awake?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
Good.
there's Lily.
I'll take it from here.
Freaking bitch. Even bigger bitch.
Where's Abel?
He's dead. We killed him. We put a knife in his head.
AJ, you need to learn to shut up.
You little monster. Damn it. We showed him mercy. He was terrified of turning, so we stopped him from having to. We gave him what he wanted.
I'm sure you did.
Back up.
Minerva. Open the door.
Yes, ma'am.
Normally, the trouble you caused, I'd shoot you and toss you overboard. But I'm genuinely impressed. First, you organize these idiot kids into a fighting force and kill 2 of my most experienced soldiers. Then you sneak onto my boat under the cover of a herd. I bring a prize like you back to the Delta, it might make this whole clusterfuck of a mission worth it. Someone like you, so young with so much potential, you're far too valuable to kill.
I'm not your prize. You're crazy if you think I'd ever fight for you.
Everyone talks like that when they first join. You'll come around. You know, my father, Larry, was a military man. And when I was a kid, he had all kinds of rules. The thing that bugged him most was waste. If I ever left a light on after leaving a room, he'd flip. No matter how many times he ranted about the cost of electricity, I could never remember to hit that switch.
So?
So one day, he let our power get cut. He liked illustrations to show that actions have consequences. No more TV, no more hairdryer, no more ice cream sandwiches. Just a miserable family sitting in the dark.
Well, I guess asshole runs in the family. Is that the consequence? That you're an asshole?
The consequence is, I never left the lights on again. My father had his faults, but he showed me the effectiveness of teaching by example.
Oh, is that what this is? A lesson?
What a obedient dog. The heck was that?
I want to tell you a story. Let's call it the parable of the twins. Two girls were taken from their home and brought to a new place to live. They had to leave their friends and family behind, and that was hard at first.
That redhead girl was one of the twins.
But the new place was a good place. The people there grew corn and raised pigs, and the twins ate well for the first time in years. They had hot showers, clean clothes, beds. They were given guns and trained to use them. The people there were kind to these girls. All that was asked in return was that they help defend the group. You see, this place had a lot of enemies, killers and thieves who wanted what they had.
They threatened to cut out their tongues?
They only do that to the ones who can't keep their mouths shut. One of the girls saw that this was a place worth fighting for, and her tears dried. But the other twin, she could never forget her old home. She rejected every gift, every opportunity, stirred up trouble every chance she got. She convinced her sister to help her steal a raft and leave on the river. Of course, they didn't get far. What happened then, Minerva?
I killed her.
What the Jesus Christ?
Minnie, no, tell me it's not true.
Your own sister? Why would you do that?
She was twisting my head with her lies.
And?
I made a mistake. I needed to show my loyalty to the place I call home.
Like it or not, you're one of my people now, Clem. The question is, which twin are you going to be? The loyal one, or the dead one?
What have you done to her head, you fucking psychotic bitch? You're evil! You are fucking evil!
Y'all better back away from the door.
Violet, calm down. You saw what they did to Lewis. Just do what they say.
Why? So I can become a soldier in their army? Someone who kills the people they love? Fuck that!
Pull the mouthy one out of the cell.
Oh god.
They clearly didn't get the moral of the story. We'll have to help them understand.
Stop!
Don't hurt Violet, or I'll hurt you.
Hey, yo. You better cool it or you gonna get yourself hurt.
Fuck no! Get off of me!
Easy. Stay still.
Shit! Fuck you! No!
Oh, here we go.
Don't make this hurt more than it has to.
Oh my god. Oh my. Oh!
Stop!
This is hilarious.
That's enough.
He bit me!
I said that's enough.
You deserve to die.
Yep.
We'll kill you!
You think you can kill me?
I know I can. We'll throw you in the river. I will put a knife right to the side of your head.
Big talk for a little guy.
I know I can do it. I killed Marlon. He wasn't a monster, but you are.
He's a sociopath.
Dang.
So you killed
Sociopath.
Marlon. I bet you'd make a great soldier.
Leave him alone. This is between us.
Clem seems to care a lot about you. Come on, let's go have a chat. Just us.
Fucking touch him! Clem! No, no, please! Clementine! AJ!
Keep an eye on her, Minerva.
Lily,
Get
don't!
this thing moving. I want to be far away from here. Fast.
I'll start up the boiler.
Don't you dare look at me like that. This is the only way we survive.
Who are you? Fuck survival! Look at what you're doing!
Minnie, please. I just want to talk to you for a second. I'm sorry we never searched for you. For Sophie. I'm sorry we trusted that fucker Marlon. If I ever thought there was a chance.
I know. Okay? But Sophie's dead. I have. You all need to understand. This is the
Kick that
only
door.
way. Lay down.
Kick the
Stand
door.
by me, or you die. The people you love die. If you just do what they say, you can live. All of you.
Behind you!
You're the fucking problem here.
Ooh.
I won't let you get them all killed.
Shoot her, bye.
I can't let her leave. Shit.
Sheesh.
Come on, we have to go.
I can't leave her. Go, I'll catch up.
Clem, come on! We have to get the hell out of here!
Go. I need to find AJ.
Better see you on land.
You will.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, they started the boiler.
That means we're all gonna die. What if it just ends with a
Sharpen
mass murder
it. I've
suicide
known
thing?
Clementine since before this all started. She'll come around.
You haven't known me since before this started. You've known me
You'll come around, too,
since
once
like
you see
after.
what we have to offer. Plenty of food, comfortable beds for you and Clem. You can even share a room.
Found one more sneaking over the docks.
Oh no, it's 10.
10.
Fuck.
Tennessee.
is right.
Did you get lost? Ma'am, he wasn't alone. I got something else to show you.
This way.
Found this in the herd.
James,
No wonder there
no.
were so many walkers. Must have thought you were clever leading those
That chick
walkers
looked
here.
like Abby.
Or was that
Like
Clementine?
the Abby like at the end.
Nothing
the-
to say.
You don't
Short hair.
fucking scare me.
Is that so?
Force your ways onto others. Because you're afraid. Because you're weak.
I give my people a cause to fight for. The thing about people like him, AJ, is that they're too broken to fit into a community. They won't fight for anyone but themselves. Kill it.
No!
No.
Fuck!
Easy there, 10.
Don't hurt him. Just stop hurting people. Please.
Shoot her!
Why don't we
If he
all
shoots
just
her, he's
take a
dead.
breath, all right?
Give me my friends back.
Put down the gun.
Let them go. All of us. Or else.
Fine, go ahead then. Do it. Save your friends. That's what you came here to do, isn't it?
Jeez.
Oh, I see. You came here to cry.
Tim.
Looks like you're not a soldier either.
Please, don't!
No!
Ah! He bites so much. Screw you, Lily. Ah, not the hair. Keep your hair short. Oh, she looks crazy. What? Ah, no, no. Where'd she even get that knife? Oh no, he's stronger than me, dang it. I'm still just a child. F off, Lily. Oh no, Harry. Oh, stop. Stop. Eesh. Eesh, dude. Ow. So much blood. The blood animation looks so stupid. So. Oh man. Oh man.
AJ, wait! I give up. I will give up. Put down the gun. I'll let everyone leave. My crew and I will leave. We won't bother you anymore.
AJ! She's not a threat. Lower the gun.
You weren't down there. You didn't see what she did. She cut my friend's tongue out.
Yeah, that's pretty effed.
You don't have to do this, please.
It's a trick.
If it makes me decide, I'm gonna not do anything. I'm gonna let the timer run out and see what the game decides for me.
Just give me the gun.
Can't let her hurt anyone else.
I don't want to die.
Clem.
I think James is gonna get stabbed. Yep. I called that. I mean, he put his back to her.
No!
Rip.
Shit, the bomb! AJ!
Jeez, man. Minerva is
I
MIA.
am a poor pilgrim of
He
sorrow,
is MIA.
cast out in this wide world
She is
to
MIA.
roam.
Jen
Uncertain
is
if
MIA.
life for
Everyone's MIA
tomorrow.
because no one knows what happened after the
I
explosion.
want to make heaven
Oh my
my
gosh.
home.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes I am tossed and driven. Sometimes I know not where to roam. I heard of a city called heaven.
The
I'm
dog is
starting
worried
to
about
make
everyone.
it my home. I have a few days yet to wander.
Oh dang, I didn't find any.
Battles to fight.
It's fine.
No comfort I find in the daylight.
I did find that one chime though. I just didn't grab it, like I've touched it, but they didn't give me the option to grab it. Whatever. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna end this stream and start a new one to do the last episode. So I'll be right back.